Hello everyone, I'm Skratch, welcome to the channel. This is a Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Now, I've been waiting for this moment for over a week, guys. I wanted to capture it on a video, and because I was away in my holiday, I kept this on the side. I mentioned it the other day, but the main reason why I wanted to capture the final boss fight on a video, guys, is mainly because the visuals are top-notch, and if some of you guys are curious to basically find out what the final boss looks like, maybe you're still behind quite a bit, and maybe other people just want to see how Dragonheir Silent Gods actually looks like. We're gonna check the final boss today, and let me know in the comments down below how many of you guys actually defeated the final boss, and how was it? Did you guys enjoy it? You guys thought that was a cool fight, you know? How you may notice right here, my adventure journal is at the last part here. Defeat the final boss. Now, the rewards themselves are not great from the chapter. I feel like they're supposed to give us some scrolls in here or something else just to kind of like make it look a bit more worthy for the final boss, you know what I mean? And yeah, guys, that being said, let's jump straight into it and see how the final boss actually looks in Dragonheir Silent Gods. There we go. What we have here. Let's interact with it. Absorb the fragment of the Child of Chaos, so we can actually get to the final boss, you know. Okay. We have dragons wrecking everything in here. The Child of Chaos was the first fight at the beginning, actually. So I'm expecting it to end it with that boss, you know. Come on. Let's defeat the Child of Chaos. We're kind of like going back in time here. Let's see. Lots of dragons, man. I mean, the game is called Dragonheir Silent Gods, right? So that it does make quite a bit of sense. I'm looking to do a full review of the game for tomorrow, guys. Just to kind of like give you my honest take on the game after I played it for so long. And it's not in the beta anymore, and kind of like to get an idea. Probably I will be doing a comparison with Raid Shadow Legends in the nearest future, probably this week at some point. Now, they are quite different as games, but at the same time, I feel like they do share a lot of similarities, you know? And I feel like a lot of us are kind of like coming from the same space, you know? But here we go. Look at all these visuals. I'm actually gonna make my camera a bit smaller, guys, because I feel like my head is a bit too big here, you know. I don't wanna take too much out of the screen, you know. Child of Chaos. The graphics are so freaking good in Dragonheir, right? Love the dark theme and the way they're making their heroes, their bosses, you know. Well, who do we have here? Let's see, who do we have here? Behind the curtains. The final chapter is here, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, guys, with the final boss, the Child of Chaos, and let's crack on it. Behind the curtain, there is some storyline to it. If you guys are interested, check that out. The skills are actually pretty interesting because you have the Chaos Master, you have the Child of Chaos. They will imprison some of our heroes. We gotta make sure we're rescuing them. If no, he's actually gonna deal necrotic damage and kill them instantly if we don't manage to rescue them. We do need to have a cleanser because they're gonna debuff us. We're gonna get knocked up. So the skills are fairly interesting, you know. And of course, we're gonna have a tank right here to do the job. Now, when we are talking about DPS champions, I feel like I'm gonna stick with Sigrid. I'm gonna stick with Dane, just cause why not? Just in case. And I'm gonna bring in a cleanser. So I'm gonna keep Hexandra. She's gonna do the job. And as a cleanser, just for the simple fact that I finally got him, I'm gonna bring in Vikak, you know, like I wanted to get this bad boy for quite a while, so why not? Let me just bring him in. Let's put some food as well, just in case if we need it, you know. It might be helpful. I think I'm gonna go for more defense, a bit of extra accuracy just to be spot on. But let's crack on it, ladies and gentlemen. The visuals are absolutely top-notch on this fight. You've seen it when you're starting the game at the beginning, you know, and yeah, I want to see more bosses like this. New verse, please. Next season, impress us with something else new like this. I'm very curious if they will be bringing new bosses, you know? Very curious. I'm supposed to position my heroes on the sides so they don't actually get all hit like this, but that's fine. Anyway, they're getting bounced around, so I won't be able to quickly swap that. And I feel like I'm overpowering a bit the boss now because I've waited so long. I wanted to capture this on a video, guys, so I waited like, what, 1 week and a half, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even long, just to be able to record this fight, so we have everything on video, you know, so we can check it out and compare it with the next season. I would expect them to bring a new boss next season, you know, because the story continues, it moves on. That's the main reason why they are doing a seasonal one, you know. So we have some mobs spawning right there on the map. Not too bad. The graphics are so good, man, on these bosses. So good. I remember when they teased this in the beta. There we go. Now we can say that we are defeating the Child of Chaos, because at the beginning was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Okay, there we go. So we got the big bad guy. This one is gonna imprison our heroes, you know, and we gotta make sure we're gonna break them out. If no, it's instantly going to kill them, you know. Okay. Okay, it does take a bit of time. Let's see. Are we gonna lose our fur barking here? No, but that was close. That was so close, huh? Because the skill is right here, you know. I was like, okay, if we're not doing it on time, we're gonna lose our fur bark. Okay, let me just drop that out. It does look pretty cool. The boss. I do prefer the other version with all the nice blue around him, you know. I feel like it's visually more pleasant to see that one. And for whoever played Destiny, and I'm talking about the Fallen Raid, was it called, or whatever? No, the King's Fall, yeah. Where you were killing Oryx, you know. This reminds me a bit of that. I don't know, just the shadow, the dark vibes in the background, you know. Like, the game does tend to have kind of like darker fantasy graphics, you know, the heroes and everything, how it looks in Dragonheir. But it reminds me a bit of that, you know, the Fallen King, Mr. Oryx. That's something that only Destiny players will know. Curious if this will be it. How I mentioned, we are overpowering a bit of boss though. The gear that we managed to farm for the last 1 week and a half actually improved my account a lot, because that's what I've been doing in my holiday. I was wasting my stamina, quickly doing my dailies, you know, and just farming gear, nothing else. I haven't done any goblin or anything like that, just farm gear. That's why I barely have any heroes at level 100. I've done 2 of them the other day. Yesterday, actually. Okay, yeah, we're gonna rescue him before. Okay, there we go. And defeating the Child of Chaos. It does feel good. Do we get some juicy loot because we've accomplished this? Let's see. Okay. These graphics look dope here. This looks awesome, actually. Yeah. It's like having the fireworks at the end, you know. Almost like having the fireworks. Okay, what's happening? You know, like we're looking. Where's the boss? Okay. In the endless fall, you fall downwards. Oh, she's back. She was mean, this one, huh? This is a nice looking character. I like how they designed this chick, the Dark Lady. So what was the twist? You know, it must be some sort of a twist, maybe. You see, I haven't I haven't done this in the beta. I haven't advanced so far in the game because I stopped playing after a couple of weeks. So I'm very curious to see if there's more to it, you know. I would assume that it might be. Or there we go. Chapter completed. Final chapter. We've got that done, guys. Okay, so we obtained the golden eye after defeating the Child of Chaos. Sometimes you can feel it peering at you through the pupil. Okay. I'm very curious to see what else we are getting from all this, you know. So we've done this chapter. We're going to interact with that in just a second. We defeated the final boss. Beautiful. That's a pretty good accomplishment right there, you know. Of course, we do have other things to do from there. But the main thing... Okay, so we're going to have a new challenge. Nice. So a new challenge that will allow us to farm poems pages, which will allow us to purchase scrolls. So I'm very happy to see that we unlocked a different one. I had no idea that we had a third one actually. So that's a nice surprise for me. And I guess we're gonna do it by teleporting there, no? Okay. So we got spawned back into the real world. No, foolish child, is only the beginning. Okay. I think that might be it, ladies and gentlemen. At least for the final fight. The rest is kind of like interacting with the side quests. We're gonna do that after. And yes, how I mentioned, we're gonna have another place to farm the tomes, which is nice. If I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen. So that's definitely a great thing. Scrolls, not tomes. Let me just correct myself. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of the final boss? What was your whole impression about the entire campaign in Dragonheir Silent Gods? I'll be honest, personally, for my taste, it's a bit too much lore. I need to do too much clicking. It's very story intensive, but it definitely has an immersive storyline for whoever is into lore. That was all for this video, guys. Appreciate every single one of you watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.